Steve, start of mayhem. We got the first of 5 shows in 6 weeks, I think it is, mate.
Yeah, I don't know if it's 5 in 5, but anyway, we're cracking on with them. As I say, we had a really good start, and everything was in the bank and ready to go. And obviously, changes happen. People are getting stopped. People are getting injured. I was really looking. I'm still looking forward to it because it's still a decent show. But we had a really good show, didn't we? We had 10 fights. Unfortunately, we lost the top of the bill, which was Jake Abril, and he's had tonsillitis, and
he's glandular fever, I think it is.
Was it? Right, yeah. And he was in a good fight. We had another Blackpool kid, Jackson Hume, who's unfortunately damaged his ribs and out, and Brandon Dior, who's quality, and his medicals weren't getting done in time. So we've lost 3 fights. I think we lost another and we put one in, but we've got 7 fights, and it's not a bad show. We've got Jake Barton, who's coming back from a loss. He's fighting Ryan Laybourne. Now Ryan's a cruiserweight, but that's all we could get. The light heavyweights is sparse at the moment, so Jake's probably eating his steak and kidney pies now, getting ready for that. But hopefully it'll be a win for him, and then we're going to do the rematch with Liam Williams.
We spoke about an interview with him. I've just done an interview with him.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. Then we've got the debut of the highly talented Levi Barnes, which I'm looking forward to, and he's taking on the Mexican Christian Lopez Flores, which is not an easy debut. I mean, obviously we believe in Levi, and we've took it, but they're not queuing up to fight him, and it's been difficult. But we need to get him out on the road, so he's there, and they sold a boatload of tickets. We've had on the Greek kid that we've used on our shows, Estanis Antonius, so he's fighting the ever reliable MJ Hall.
Oh, right.
So I think that'll start the show off for us there. Then we've got another debut, 18-year-old Thomas Vare, who was very highly ranked junior in the amateurs. He's got another tough Engel Gomez from Nicaraguan. So
he just fought on the Manchester Arena show where Jack won the British and Commonwealth.
Yeah, so it's not an easy one for him as well, but again, we believe in him, so he sold a few tickets from Blackburn, so good support for him. Then we've got Will Golder, who's only boxed once for us, hasn't he? I think he's 5-0 now, but I really liked his style. He's entertaining, isn't he? And he's fighting Malam Verada from Manchester, who is game and going to come. I think that might end up being fight of the night, that one.
Yeah, because he's not really. He's just on the road looking for a win. Started his. In fact, I filmed it at Gary Booth's show where he got a win, and I think at the time the first person to stop Josh Bull. Right.
So So listen, Will's going to end up in big fights soon. So it's nice that he's got someone who's going to come and try, because all these journeymen who took up make it hard for lads to look good.
Well, he fought at a very high level as a kickboxer, didn't he? So I presume he wants to get to that level in boxing as quickly as possible.
Yeah, but. Louis Wright making his second. Unfortunately, he's going to have to go over all ground with Phil Williams, because we've had booked for him for ages, a Scottish heavyweight, and then he's pulled out. We've had 2 or 3 opponents that have slipped through the net, and a couple that have not been passed by the border of control, foreigners. So it's been difficult, but at least he's fighting. We had to book that Phil Williams yesterday. We'd exhausted bloody all of Europe. With the heavyweights it's difficult, especially for young, novice heavyweights. You've got to make sure you get it right. And then going to top the bill for the first time, Tyrone Bowen Price, who's again sold loads of tickets, always an entertaining fight, and he's fighting Lee Hallett, who's for me one of the best journeymen in the country. I remember him pushing one of our lads over on the Wirral Ellesmere Port when Mason there. So Matty Fagan, he was a good kid.
He was a top kid.
He had a great 8-rounder. So that's a 6-rounder to finish the show. So not as good as we wanted to. Got to hold my hands up on that, but still a decent card, and you know, not a bad way to start our new season off.
But I have mentioned to people, if we go from forward, say 4 or 5 years time, you'll look at that card, and I think, because there's so much talent on there, even though they're at the beginning of their careers, you'll be going, bloody hell, they were all on one card, you know, champion.
Yeah.
That's what I expect with a lot of those lads.
Well, as I say, we've signed a lot of good young kids, haven't we, in the last 18 months, and it's bright for the future. You just got to make sure that, you know, that the boxers do the job, the trainer does the job, the manager does the job, and we promote them right, and I'm sure we can, and as you say, Saturday's going to be the start of a good journey for a couple of them, and there's lads who will go on and win things as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I think you've got some big news for them all, haven't you, Lee?
Oh yes, we're going to go live. We've not been live for a long time, so.
So people watching, where will they be able to tune into?
Well, we're going to tune into our YouTube channel, so anyone who's subscribed to us will get a link. They won't get a link, they'll get notified that we're going live. But we will be going live, I think, when's the first bout, mate? Is it 7:15?
Yeah, 7:15.
So we'll probably go live about 5 minutes before, and we might have a little chat with yourself on the night, just before we start proceedings.
No problem to do that if you're up for it. You're doing it yourself, aren't you, this time, mate?
Yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking, mate, but I'm pretty confident.
So it's free, it's live, VIP, boxing YouTube, no complaints, Hogan's doing his best.
Nice one, mate. I'll
Thank
see
you.
Oh, one quick one though. Have you managed to calm down from Saturday night? Because that was a good night for you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Obviously Friday night, Mason was a bit disappointed, but you know, he tried his best. You can't.
It was a great fight, wasn't it? Especially for the TV public.
And then Cullen, you know, he's had some ups and downs in his career, and that was a big up for him, wasn't it? And personally, with how his dad was, and his dad wanted him to win a British title, I think that was the icing on the cake, and you know, as you say, I was still smiling on the Sunday for him. He had some good exposure from it as well, and made up. You know, he's going to be in more big fights.
Yeah. Well, like I say, it was a top night, great atmosphere, and a good show. I was gutted for Liam, but equally.
Matt was packing, wasn't it? Yeah.
All right, mate. Listen, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Sticks and rock in our bags in Blackpool. See you then.
7:15, first fight.
Yeah.
See you later, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.